Hey guys, came across this lovely gem on my newsfeed. You know about my prison content. I've got questions. I was gonna do the video because I video recorded it, but like it wouldn't let me do it 10 minutes. I don't even think 10 minutes is long enough to hear what I've got to say about this. So, Lexington County, that's where my sister lives in Columbia. Okay, is arrested a man possessing and contraband into a correctional facility. So I thought at the time, before I read further down, that it was just like drugs. Okay, and I was like, oh well, that's easy. No. I want you to pay close attention. Read this. Read it. I want you to focus like right here on this one. Like, boop. Right there. What does that say? Contraband in a county facility, possessing a firearm by a person convicted of a felony, unlawfully storing a machine gun, and unlawfully transporting a machine gun, unlawfully carrying a pistol, and resisting arrest. Explain to me how the fuck he got a machine gun in jail. Like, how did you, there's only one scenario. It was an inside job. It had to have been a correctional officer. Like, how do you, phone was going off. How does one let somebody come into jail? First off, it's pretty hard to hide a machine gun going to jail. Sorry, my shit's going all over the place. How does it, South Carolina Department of Corrections, I've got questions. How do you let this happen? Not only do you have a machine gun, it says unlawfully transporting a machine gun, unlawfully carrying a pistol, and resisting arrest. It literally says storing a machine gun. What? By the way, he was originally arrested for like manufacturing 28 grams of methamphetamine, which in my state, where I'm from, Virginia, that's like a life sentence right there. For real. I think, what did it say? 5 years in prison in 2021. Got 5 years in prison for that? That seems a little bit like not a long time. Like, I mean, I'm puzzled. South Carolina Department of Corrections. How do you let somebody bring a machine gun into a jail or like how do you? Oh, sorry, it wasn't a jail. It was a prison. McCormick. I'm at lost for words. Really, I am. And see, this is where my tax money goes to people like incompetent COs. They have no idea what the fuck they are doing. How do you let? For one, I'm surprised nobody got shot or anybody's dead now, because if he was really storing a machine gun, why didn't he use it? Just got questions. I just got questions. Like, that's not like I got questions like that need answered. Ridiculous. Does anybody else find this ridiculous? Like, does anybody else find like a machine gun? That's a pretty big gun in a prison. I could tell you there are people that I know in prison or that have been to prison. Out of all the people that I know that have been to prison, I've heard one person talk about ever seeing a handgun in prison and saying, you know what that would have done if it got out in a pod full of inmates that were already hostile and angry and already being treated like shit. There's no way anybody brought that in besides the CO, or they let him come in with it and they did not. They knew he had it. You don't just go into a prison with a machine gun. Like, where do you hide that at? Isn't like, smuggling in like some marijuana like in your hoo-ha or somewhere else. But like, I mean, damn, machine gun. I know damn well you couldn't put that in where, what I'm saying. I don't know. If you could, it would hurt. I know that much. Like, ouch. Anyway, I just want to know it. So it's South Carolina Department of Corrections. Can you elaborate on like how this happened? No, of course not, because it's an investigation. And you know what? If they find out who did it, they're only going to get paid leave. They won't even get arrested. They'll get paid leave. But touche, inmate, for bringing in a machine gun into prison. I just really want to know how that happened. Like, I really just want to know, like, is everybody stupid? Who's dumb here? Because this is like got to be by far the. I don't know. I'm at loss for words. TikTok's probably going to take this down, so I'm going to post it on YouTube. Boom.